Runtime, runtime.
It's the Runtime
Hey,
Travelers.
seriously, what we watching today?
What up, y'all? It's your boy Anton, aka Son, along with my guy Jay Camp, aka the most complete, aka the middleman and fresh out, and we are the Runtime Travelers, back with another action-packed show for you people out there. Jay Camp, how you doing today? I know it's been a long day. I've had a when I say a long day, I just walked in the house like literally
Man,
30,
I
40 minutes ago.
I
So,
didn't log off. I'm still technically logged in. Went from one desk to this desk,
right, right,
so
right.
I ain't had lunch today. Like I barely got a sip of water today, man. It's been one of them ones at the regular joint at the 9 to 5, man. Really, it's been like this since uh, right after the New Year. It's been crazy at
Mm,
my gig, man. We got
right.
a lot going on, a lot popping off, but it is
No
what it
doubt.
is, man. That is the life that I chose. So, but we here, we
We
kicking.
definitely here.
We got enough fuel in the tank to where we can get through this one. Mama Bear,
Yeah,
what's happening?
Mama Bear. Yeah, close to the
Mm-hmm.
weekend, man. Thursday, it is my weekend starting tomorrow. So,
Bruh,
yeah,
man,
it's a good
I
feeling.
just gotta get through tomorrow.
Right.
What I'm
I
saying? I
dig you.
just
I
gotta get
dig you.
through
I dig you.
manana. If I can get through manana, man, we good.
Factuals. All right, man. Well, we got an action-packed show, man. We're gonna talk some Marvel. We both popped in and seen a movie this past weekend. Send Help. I wonder if everybody else saw it. Good flick. We're gonna talk about that, but like we always say, man, if you're in here, support what we got going on. Hit this QR
On this
code up
side.
top. You heard me.
On this
Coalition,
side.
Birth of an Era, our project. Good music, you already know. Please just go check it out. And if you like it, support. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
J Camp got a project out. Tell them about the project, J Camp. With Avic in the
Absolutely.
chat.
Got one with Avic in the chat. It just needs a little
Hmm.
bit more hot sauce on it, like he said. We gotta
Right,
throw
right.
them bonus
Yeah,
joints
yeah,
on
yeah.
there.
Mhm.
You know, the weather kind of held me up from like getting back up there and getting them all pressed up, getting them good. But yeah, me and Avic got the project, and then again, me and Son had the joint campfires on the Sunday that dropped 2020 October 2024. It's crazy. It's been over a year that
That's
joint did
facts.
drop, but it did drop. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? We
Go
get
check
enough
it out.
subs, we might slide you one of them joints, man, for the free Wheezy. But that's
Facts.
on all streaming platforms, as is the multiverse with Avic
Hmm.
Beats. That's on all streaming platforms as well. Definitely cop the coalition as well. I mean, we need your ducats for that one though. You gotta pay a little. We need a some coins for that one. But again, we appreciate your support
Appreciate all
either
support.
way. Um, you
Hmm.
know, cats don't be doing this just for their health. You know what I'm saying? We're not getting out of bed just what I'm saying, getting on here and MCing. Like it is what it is. Like we really out here for real, for real. But
Right.
cop the music though. But also tap into what we doing on the podcast level too, because we hitting you with all kinds of flavors in your ear.
Blue. Yep.
R.I.P. to
Craig
my
Mack.
guy.
Facts. I was on. I went to Spotify yesterday. Actually, I was bopping at campfires on a Sunday. Man, it's still slapping.
It's
It's
just still
still
slap.
slapping.
It
It's
still
official.
slaps, man.
Y'all
Right,
got it,
y'all.
man. It just. Oh man, yeah,
It's
it's still a
slapping,
slapper.
man. It's slapping.
Yeah, go support. We appreciate y'all.
Still
All right,
got
man.
monthly listeners on that joint too, man.
Appreciate
With
that.
no promo, still got monthly listeners on that joint, man.
I'm saying, when you make good music, it
Listen, man,
happens.
you in there? Mhm.
Nah, it's a beautiful thing. But all right, let's get to it then, man. I don't know how long we're gonna be on here today, but feel like we need to be kind of briefery with it today because
Mhm.
I know you're still on the clock a little bit, so we're gonna get
Not
in it though,
technically on the clock. I'm just trying to get stuff
but
wrapped up so I don't
get stuff
have to
done.
be on the clock tomorrow to about this same time. So
Got you.
I'm gonna do as much as I can tonight.
Being proactive.
Facts.
I got you. That's a beautiful thing, though. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Being proactive without the acne, you heard? That's what we doing.
You dig?
That's it right there. All right.
You dig?
First topic, man. Let's see. Okay. She-Hulk recast. All right, man. So for months and upon months, there's been rumors that Marvel, oh, I shouldn't say Marvel. Tatiana Maslany has been done with this role. She's kind of over Disney, apparently. She was boycotting Disney late last year due to some of the things that were going on with ABC, canceling Jimmy Kimmel and all these things, finding out that Disney possibly is giving money to Israel and things of that nature, which I kind of didn't know that. I might have took a month or two off too if I heard that. But so the question is, the thought has been that they're probably going to recast She-Hulk, because the real rumor is that she actually has an integral part in not Doomsday but Secret Wars. I don't know if I should have told y'all, put some seasoning on this, y'all. Take all this with a grain of salt. Sprinkle me, man. I need Ephesi Fonzarelli in here. You're
Right.
Yeah, but
who I be?
see from the V. Yeah, that's it. Y'all know nothing about that. What y'all know about that Fonzarelli and that sugar tea? Sprinkle me.
Sprinkle
But
me,
yeah,
so
so
your head like a neurologist. Apocalypse.
I don't know if the people want us to go down that road, because we'll get. Let's let us some 203s up on the other side of town. Let us some 203s up on the other side of town. Wait for the popo shift to change. Get them shooting range. Get them on the rebound.
War game.
Don't get started.
Man, ain't nobody like Fonzarelli, man. He's different.
Oh man! Oh, wouldn't be a surprise. Biting the hand that feeds you never works. That's
You
very
know what,
true.
Mama Bear? That's
very true.
Facts.
All right,
That's
so
facts.
Yesterday I was watching the John Campea show, and he was going through his little spiel. He was talking about this. Yeah, always salute to Campea. It's one of the people, the voices in this industry that's, he's not ground level, but he's pretty close. But he has a good following. But he was talking about this on his show yesterday, and he says he usually sends out like emails to companies to get comments and things on certain subjects. And he sent the email out to, well, first of all, he said he usually don't get replies. Okay. He said pretty much 90% of the time he gets no reply. The other 8 to 9% is get the fuck out of here. No. Then he said he actually got a reply when he actually sent this out. And they said, no, she's absolutely coming back to play this role. I'm like, I mean, the question is, I guess, do we like She-Hulk enough to really care? And because I believe she actually played this role quite well. The show didn't work out so well, but the character that she was portraying, I think it hit. If it was written better a little bit, or the show was better, I think people would have fell in love with the actual character, but it wasn't written very well. Yeah. I guess the question is, does this really matter? Like, do you care if they recast, or do you really want this character back? And did you even like the character to begin with, J. Camp?
I mean, I was fine with the character to begin with. I mean, kind of like you said. I mean, the writing was not the best. It was really all over the place, to be honest. I just, it's like, you hate to blame the actors in it, because I don't feel like it was necessarily the acting per se. I think it was just like the direction of the show just wasn't very good at all. It was just, that's probably the worst. That's the worst Disney Plus Marvel joint that I watched now.
Worse than Secret Invasion?
Yeah, I thought. I mean, and Secret Invasion wasn't that good, but I think Secret Invasion was better than that because Samuel, you know what I'm saying? He's always in his bag, but and
Mm,
Don Cheadle, you know. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really bother me if it's recast. I mean, you know, do what you do. I'm not saying I'm gonna tap in. I won't say that. I will tap in just to kind of like for content, but I'm not excited for it. I guess let me put it that way. But if they recast it, doesn't really bother me. Really, none of this bothers me. But I get it. You know,
right.
some people are probably yawning. This is a yawner, but I do want to say like it's not Tatiana's fault. It's not. There's nobody who was involved in that from an acting perspective. You can only do what the director tells you to do. You can only do what the
Hmm.
producers tell you to do. Like they set you up. You know what I'm saying? Like your job is to perform the character. That's your job. And I feel like most of them did that. You know, I mean, heck, Mark Ruffalo was in that joint too. So, and we found out he had a seed in that
That
joint
first,
too, right? Was
that
it
first
She-Hulk or was
episode
it
was a
something
banger.
else?
That first
Nah,
episode of She-Hulk
yeah,
was a banger.
yeah.
Then it went downhill
We didn't get anything after that. It was downhill. That boulder was going downhill.
all the way. They tried to revive it when they brought Daredevil in for like an episode, but they also made it a joke as well. So
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, the character is cool. I guess. I don't know, man. If to give this character a movie budget, that's the only thing that I can say that I'm excited for from a visual standpoint to see how they make her look better. She was there in the show, but she wasn't all the way there. I felt like it just could have been better. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I just wanted to know. I was asking.
I mean,
Just something that came
Murdoch
across.
got his in though, blind and all.
You say what?
I said Murdoch got his in. I said
He
blind and
factual.
all. That show.
Can't nobody say nothing about Matt Murdock. He bagged
Right.
She-Hulk in
Get
She-Hulk
out.
form too.
Right. And got out of Dodge right after that too.
Right. They had to do the walk of shame and all that.
Right.
Disrespect.
Skedaddled. I was like, damn, man. Is that what we doing, cuz? Smash and dash?
Right. Right. It was crazy. But she is another one of those characters that's on the West Coast. If they ever
Mhm.
decide to do anything that's West Coast related, you know, West Coast Avengers or whatever, gotta
Mhm.
give her a call. You know what I mean? Every team needs a Hulk.
Mhm.
All right, man. Off to the next topic. All right, man. Steve. So the rumor is that Steve might be chilling in the 828, which is the Fantastic Four universe. That's weird, man. So to me, that's weird. Marvel is doing something that I hate with this, okay? And if this is true, hold on one more time. Let me salt bed. Sprinkled a little salt on this. Steve Rogers in the 828. Marvel has a bad habit of can I say beating a dead horse or kind of like just teasing us. So we're in the midst of the multiverse, right?
Mhm.
Tell me how many universes we've actually visited though. That we know. 2. That 838, dang, balloons with it? Good Lord.
Like a red balloon.
Facts. The 828 and the 838. The 838 got demolished by Wanda. I should say the Illuminati and the 838 got demolished. And then we get the 828 with the Fantastic Four in a universe where there's not supposed to be any other heroes except the Fantastic Four. The 828 why is they're so lazy? We want to see the multiverse. The multiverse. Why keep using the same places all the time? I don't get it. Am I wrong, J Camp? Should we be clamoring for more versus just treading over the same steps that we've been going through? I guess it's just
Yeah,
weird.
we should be clamoring for more. I mean, I think that's like when Marvel kind of slips back. Like, you know, like that's that whole We taking 5 steps forward, 3 steps back, type situation. That's what we don't want, man. Like, need to kind of get out of that bag of always like, just going backwards. I don't like that. Doesn't make sense to me to do that at all. I mean, at least for me, there's really no win in it. Like, because now you have to go back and explain. Well, at first you told us Fantastic Four was the only cast there. Now all of a sudden, Steve Rogers been there posted with a C.
Right. That's
as
crazy.
Smart as Reed Richards is, like, he just didn't sense with all his tech. Oh man, there's somebody Debo who's out here.
Facts.
Somebody running around. And it's not like Steve Rogers was just sitting down. He was out there training in there. He was jabbing the punching bag.
Right. I see the training montage right now.
Right. I know he was putting in work. Like, that's his mental. Right. Like, he's a warrior at the end of the day. But
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of that though.
Yeah. And I hope this is not true. You know what I'm saying? 828. One thing I would say, if it is true, then Steve has changed, because we know Steve don't sit down and let evil happen without trying to help. So we seen Fantastic Four going on. If he was there, Steve would have pulled up. Like, you trying to come? Especially he got a child in this universe. Oh,
come on. He's pulling up.
He's pulling all the way up. Dude.
Him and Peggy pulling up.
Factual. Yeah, that's factual. That is 1,000%.
Because PC was probably working for somebody. She wasn't just sitting at the crib.
No.
Whatever type of little shield group was in
Peggy is on.
Earth. Yeah. They should have just said Steve Rogers was in North Carolina, like the West 828, Asheville. They should have said he was in Asheville, North Carolina. That's what they should have said. In the mountains.
Still weird.
That would have been more believable. He would have had a log cabin in the mountains of North Carolina, chilling with a seed, like minding his own business, out the way. But they put him in a whole new
the 828. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I guess the other thing, first of all, what makes it all so confusing to him showing up as the old man, giving the cap, the shield. Dang, I feel like I'm about to burp. Giving the shield to Sam. Like, I just don't get that, how this works. If he's here, how is he over there? He's old here, but how is he young over there still? So I don't. They got some explaining to do. Right. At least that's why it's gonna be 3 hours and 45 minutes, possibly. We need some more explanation. But I don't know, man. That was just something that it kind of perturbed me when I heard about it. So I just wanted to run it by you. You already know, man. We know Cap. If it's some bullshit going on, he's gonna pull up.
He's gonna pull
for him to be in the 828. I don't believe he's in the 828. Nah, I just don't. But we'll see. All right, man. Next topic. Let's see what it was. What is it? Okay. We're gonna put a bow on it. Final thoughts on Wonder Man. The world is seeing it now. It's been out for a week and a half now. Yeah, about a week and a half. Any lingering questions or anything related to Wonder Man for you? I got a few questions, but nobody can really answer them right now.
Yeah, facts.
Like, where's Doorman? Is Doorman?
I was just about to say that. I know when we talked with Mama Bear, at least I thought Doorman was gonna pull back up. You know what I'm saying? In like the final episode or something, but we didn't get him. So I definitely want to know where Doorman is, and I what's next for Simon is really on my brain, because he scooped Trevor.
Trevor, let's get out of here.
Like, what's next for them? Like, I almost feel like he can't stay in Cali. Like, I feel like he's gonna have to like dip off somewhere and kind of lay low for a minute. So whatever they doing, whatever side mission that they about to be on, I feel like we need to understand what's next for him, because it don't seem like this is the last we gonna see. Like, would love to know that.
The rumors are that they're really contemplating a season 2. I'm trying to see if there's been any other words on that.
They should.
Wow. Wonder Man season 2 reportedly nearing green light.
Yeah, this was successful, man. They gotta jump on that opportunity.
I mean, I'm pitching a season 2 right now. The season 2 should be going, finding Doorman and trying to retrieve Mr. Gads out of there, Jay Gads, and turning this into a mutant story. The DODC, they trying to lock up all powered individuals or unregistered powered individuals. Hey, we're about to usher in this X-Men universe. Yeah. It wouldn't be a bad idea to use this as like a precursor or a way to usher in the idea of mutants. Just, a show that says mutants, poignantly, so people was just, locked into that, understanding what that means in the universe. I think they'll be dumb not to do it. I'm not saying using my idea, but not doing another Wonder Man show. It'd just be stupid. I don't understand why they wouldn't. And like I said, reportedly, seems like they're trying to green light it. So I don't know. Proves that my theory that it's not superhero T as much as it's bad writing for T. That's 1,000. 1,000% true. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have good production and good direction. You can't just be lazily writing movies and just expecting people, or I should say movies and shows, and expecting people to participate.
That's facts. This is one of them shows though. People loved it. The Rotten Tomatoes will tell you that people loved it, but this really wasn't a superhero show in most people's eyes. So I'll wonder how they'll kind of buck against that next time, because the first show is cool that we don't catch all Simon's powers. We see him in flashes, not necessarily. He only used them with violence once. Just to be real, like one time was at a fight scene in this whole show.
One time.
So, yes, sir. One time. Yeah, but only once did he actually have to use his powers in a violent manner. Now, you do a whole second show. People know you got superpowers now. You kind of, now you got to lean into more of the superhero aspect of it and still maintain the dope writing and the great storytelling. So the challenge will be bigger next time around. No doubt about it, but we here for that. We are here for that. We could have used the extra action scene or two, to be real, but I'm fine with what happened because the acting was off the chain, period. Anything else that you, Doorman in general, we got to get Doorman again. Don't let that be my man only appearance. Come on, man. Even though he's in, he's in the MCU, he's infamous in the MCU now. He got his own episode, you know what I'm saying? So that's something to brag about, to be honest. And that actor in general, do you even know who that actor was? I feel disrespectful because I've never seen that guy.
She'll come up with his name like Scuba Dabba Humphrey before.
Doorman actor.
She'll know a full name.
Let's see. Wonder Man. Let's see. Let's find out who this man is real quick. Okay, his name is Byron Bowers. So shout out to Byron Bowers.
Shout out to Byron.
Never seen my man before, but he left an impression on a lot of people.
Linebacker name.
He do, don't he? He do.
Byron Bowers.
No, he got. Oh, that's because he sound like Brock though. Brock Bowers.
Right, Brock.
That's
Bowers.
What it is.
Yeah,
Brock
Byron,
Bowers and
like
the Byron.
The black version of Brock. Either like a tight end or like an outside linebacker. That's
Right.
exactly what that sounds like.
That's crazy. That's crazy that you said that, but it does sound like it. For sure. All right, final thoughts on Wonder Man. Great show. No problems, no. It's just 1000% goodness. So
Official tissue.
hopefully we
man.
see my mans in them again. Shout out to Trevor Slattery. Shout out to Simon Williams. Tatiana, Yahya Abdul Mateen II.
Mateen.
Yeah. I didn't realize how many superhero ventures he's been on though. Yahya's done some superhero shit. He's this man's been Morpheus. This man has been
Candyman.
Black Manta. He's been Candyman. He's been Dr. Manhattan. And now he's Wonder Man. This dude is he is fully in the superhero thing for sure. Let me see. It sounds like something. It's one of them names.
No.
It just
Byron.
Byron Bowers.
Is that Brian or Byron?
What is,
Mama Bear.
it's Byron.
Okay.
It's Byron. Yep. Oh, she got it wrong. You got it wrong. Byron.
Brian. Now she got me. They gave me a new name. Brian.
Brian.
Mama Bear's like, nah, that
real-
Brian
real-
sound better than me. It sound more like Yahya. Mateen. Abdul Mateen.
Abdul Mateen, to be specific. All right, man. Well, let's get on to the main topic of the day because we we went to the movies. When did you go see this movie? Did you go Sunday? Or did you go
Yep.
Monday?
I went Sunday.
You went Sunday, okay.
Yeah, I'm
Me
gonna
and
go
the wife,
see
you went on.
I'm gonna go see Dracula on Monday.
Oh, yeah. How was that movie? It was called what? Dracula or what?
Dracula's Love Story, I believe, is what it was really called.
Okay.
It's technically Dracula, but then they got like a little joint at the bottom that says Love Story.
Love story. Okay.
That was actually pretty dope, though. I mean, it's pretty good. It's crazy because I didn't know what the hell I was going to the movie theater to watch. I just knew it was something rated R. Like, they didn't even put the title. Like, joint just started. And
Just started.
it was a dude and his shorty, like, handling business. It's basically, they started the joint like that.
They
but-
started like that? Okay.
Yeah, they started like that, but it was dope though. I mean, classic Dracula, Rico Suave's swag, but
Hey,
it was solid though, man. I mean,
I'll suck your blood.
right? Dracula,
Right. 1, 2, 3.
right? I forgot that count. That was the count that was on the cereal box too. That 1, 2. The count with the wig
class.
piece, man.
Yes, sir.
Right.
With the widow's peak.
Right, with the Gomez joint, man. Yeah.
Oh, the classics. But and so that's
Oh, my
that
God.
you said seeing that movie, that's because you have what is it, AMC? Is it
Yeah,
AMC,
AMC.
like month pass or whatever? That
Yeah,
is
they
dope.
got the monthly sneak peek joints.
I wish I had
that you
that
can
shit.
catch.
That'd be dope.
Yeah. That was pretty good though, man. Like I think Mama Bear would actually like that one too. Got
Okay.
a lot of good depth to it.
No doubt. Well, the movie we went and saw Send Help, starring Rachel McAdams as crazy ass Linda Little. Oh my gosh.
You talking
Listen, we've
about
been
a
getting some
secretary
characters that
type
just-
name too. Like
Man,
they
we-
killing these names, killing it with the
We done got some
names.
characters. We got to add her to the pantheon of characters, man. The Gladyses. I mean, I don't know if she's quite Pennywise level, but she is very diabolical. She's,
Yeah,
she's diabolical. But anyways, just briefly, what did you think about the movie before we get into some specifics? Overall, non-spoilery. I'll go first. Matter of fact, I'll go first. I thought this movie was dope. Now, the Rotten Tomato, I don't know. It's crazy. You know, has a 93 on Rotten Tomato.
I didn't realize I had a
93 and the 87. Well, first of all, the critic score is 93, and The audience score is 87. Now, from a critic standpoint, I still haven't figured out what in this movie made it pop for critics, because it doesn't feel all that original. You know what I mean? You know, critics feel like they want to be pompous about a lot of stuff when you talk about stories like this. You know, it was good. No question about it. The movie was very good, but it doesn't feel like a movie that the critics would go crazy over. But a 93 that's excellent. I don't know very many movies that hit a 93, but yeah. So that was one thing that stood out to me. But overall, the movie was a very enjoyable situation. There was some action. There was definitely some mystery. There was they carefully made you root for this character, Rachel McAdams.
It was a major look joint.
Right, basically.
He was slave to a page from a rhyme book joint. That's basically what this was.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, what'd you think, bro? It's crazy.
Now I can easily see why the critics gave this a 93. The character dynamic. I mean, because I feel like these characters were I don't want to say they were somewhat relatable on a corporate America level.
Yeah.
You know, this was like, I think this is everyone's like worst nightmare when it comes to corporate America. You know, like, you know, not to get into spoilers, but I do have to like preface this. Anytime there's a company changes hands, especially when it goes from father to son, and like the son is like a young gun, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody's fears, things are going to change. Things are not going to be the same. Mm-hmm. That's how this played out. I mean, at the end of the day. But as we learn about both of these characters and their flaws, it became apparent to me this was going to be one of those ones that the critics like absolutely fawn over because of, again, their character dynamic, and it's going to touch so many people in the audience. And it was played so well, and it was hidden so well, to your point, like the mystery behind it had us like, oh man, like Shorty, like going to body homie, you know what I'm saying? Like we was like pulling for her to body homie. And then as time went on, at least for me, I would say, you know, when she kind of seen the first little you digs go by, I was like,
yeah,
she just ain't gonna do the
right.
And she started. That's all I was saying. Okay, something ain't right now. Like,
yeah.
And then she started getting to the whole her purpose, and then once we find out, like, she was such a fan of the Survivor show, the dots started to connect a little bit, you know, and she was doing way too much exploring.
You said what? You know, she was doing way too what?
She was doing way too much exploring. She was on her Lara Croft.
Yeah, facts.
Way too much. She was like me when I'm playing Tomb Raider. I'm all through the world, you know what I'm saying, through the woods and stuff with the blade code.
Facts.
Chopping up boar and all that stuff, man.
She's different. She cut different, bro. She's cut different. You know what I mean?
Like she was like, she damn near became one with the environment. She was so passionate about it. She became one.
1,000 for sure. She was in her element. That's where she wanted to be. Once she got there, she was like, you know what? This is where I feel like I belong. I've been training, or either I don't know. So the question is, was she really like trained to do all this stuff, or was she just recalling things she saw from the Survivor show? That's one thing I want to know. Did she actually do this on the side? I can't remember.
Yeah, like remember they was joking on her because they was on that laptop like watching her. Like,
yeah, I remember
little YouTube
her
videos.
audition tape. Yeah, I remember her audition tape.
She was out there. She was really passionate about it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
She wanted to be there.
Yeah,
it wouldn't surprise me if if she did something to sabotage it plain. Like,
That's the crazy. That'd be crazy. I don't think she did that. But,
I don't think she did it either, but
yeah,
it was too like
it was convenient.
it was too convenient for me at least. That would be the one part. Like for me, it's like, oh, you just wanted to do this all this time, but you knew you was about to go on this trip all the way across the ocean. It was just
it's hard to say. We don't know how much time she had when she found out, because I guess hold on. My bad. I think my headio about to die. But anyways, it was good. She didn't know about this trip until, it actually happened. I don't know if they give a timeline on, from the moment he told her, no, you don't have the job, but I have this other thing to do, and you're about to go with us to do said thing. How much time she had to prep for that. But shout out to that sandwich she had in the desk, first and foremost, because that sandwich pretty much was the thing that sealed the deal for old boy to become ultra savage against her. It was the smell, and she had that, you know what I mean? You got that little bit right there. She had that little bit right there. He just couldn't do it no more. He was like, you know what?
Yeah, when you
I know I was gonna give my man the job anyways, but now I'm really giving my man the job.
Yeah, when I seen her stuff at Tuna Sandwich up under her in her desk, I was like, this chick don't care. She probably like barely puts deodorant on. You know what I'm saying? That's how I looked at that. Yeah. So it all made sense to me when she was talking about, because I would have thought that she had a husband at all. Like that wouldn't have even registered in my brain when I seen you just talking with your digs right there with the tuna hanging off the joint. Nah, I would have never thought that person was married to anybody, because I feel like you're not self-aware enough to know like how much of a pure turnoff that is in corporate America. Like you just can't be around nobody who's like in the C-suite and you got the joint right here. You know what I'm saying? So even if he wanted to give her the benefit of the doubt, like I felt like they played that well. That's anybody in corporate America. It could be somebody old. It could be somebody 75 years old. You just walking around with that. And he's probably thinking to himself, like, you had a what department? What's your hey? What's Shorty's name right? You know what I'm saying? That's what I felt he was playing. Like, what's Shorty's name, man? It's a certain type of code and a certain tact that you have to have when you're in corporate America, and you're like, I would say senior manager on up, like senior manager, director, senior director, VP. Like, it's a certain type of code and a certain type of like swag that you just need to have when the head man is walking in the building. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a certain hand, like everything, posture, everything matters. Like, and she was just over loose with it. Sorry, so with the tuna hanging, I was like, no, like that's why homie got the gig. He was like, I can't bring clients in here and you just in here like,
Yeah.
I don't care how the people who's real smart like that, you supposed to be in the back of the room. You in the back of the office. You know what I'm saying? You with Bob with accounting. You back there with him crunching them numbers.
Not with Bob with accounting. I mean, Pops, Pops, who former CEO of that company, pretty much said she was invaluable though. Like she pretty much was. She was super smart. She was making things go pretty much for the company. Yeah, young boy, he just played it totally wrong. Even if you could have gave her a job that still let her highlight her abilities. Even if you didn't want her in the office, you could be like, you know what?
You can work from home.
You can go ahead and work from home. But I can pay you. You know what I mean? Maybe not necessarily CEO money, but not CEO. What was she going up for?
It was
president?
Like some type of like.
It was some sort of presidential.
Yeah, it was like some type of like.
Yeah.
Like
VP of something.
Role.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
she was up for a bag. That's for sure.
right,
She was up
right.
for a
Now
bag. Um,
she rightfully was kept, like, cause she basically was the company. But I
yeah.
guarantee you, Pops wasn't like, I'm gonna need you to come in this boardroom meeting and holler at the
Oh no, no, no,
not
no,
not
no,
not
no.
with the not with the joint
Nope. You
right
can tell
here.
how she was acting around everybody when she did the report and old boy came and scooped it. You can tell that's
Mm-hmm.
kind of how business has been ran up
Mm-hmm.
until then for her. But she was thinking she was gonna
Pops just made
ascend
sure
out of that. Like,
he
yo,
he was flicking that cheese over to her just to kind of keep her. That's OG mental right there. He's like, look, you weird as hell, but I need you. So I'm
yeah,
gonna take care of you. Make sure that I'm gonna give you enough off this turkey leg. It's gonna be enough meat on this bone to where you gonna keep nibbling, and I'm gonna be able to keep you around. But
oh my
young
goodness,
boy came in, he was like,
nah,
nah, this ain't gonna work.
we ain't
Like
doing
off
that.
top,
Mm-hmm.
this
Yep,
ain't gonna work. But that
that's the
also
lesson of the
shows
show.
the different gens, though. Like,
Oh yeah,
but you know the funny thing is too, I can also see Pops being on that Bill Clinton swag too. It's just being a savage on the low, cause that's how those like old CEOs and stuff was too. So I
yeah.
wouldn't be
Maybe some
surprised.
of them. I don't know. It's crazy how that works though, but
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, man,
it's-
dope show though. So, I'm trying to think what else. There was a couple dope parts of the movie that I thought was ill. Dope things that was done in the show that was ill to me. First thing
man, her
for me
survival
is
instincts and
her
skills
survival
were
thing.
second
Her
to
going against the
none.
boar, figuring out how to kill the boar. That was ill.
That was so Lara Croft. And like, if it was the most,
Brought the head to him and just threw it. Like, oh golly, that's gangster as hell.
that was like the most
I like
Lara
when she
Croft joint.
held his hand. It's like, oh, soft as baby. She was like, your man's as soft as a baby. You ain't never done none of this shit. You
Right, right. You ain't. She was diabolical with her shade. Like she was
I like how
just
she did it though. That's how I
tearing
was
this man apart. Like she was. When you see somebody like that who just rip you, like Shorty went from the joint here to just destroying this man's manhood, literally picking it apart. Like, and I just thought that was so diabolical. There was nothing he could do, and he knew it too. He's like, man, I thought this
Yeah.
chick was so butt the
Right.
whole time, to the point to where he was like, I can't let nobody find out about this. I'm gonna go ahead and give her these poisonous berries one good time.
He tried. It was a terrible, it was a lackluster
And he got
attempt.
halfway out in that water. He was like,
The worst
see you
move.
later.
There was
The
no
ultimate,
success
like,
in that moment, dude.
the ultimate dickhead frat boy move is what he did to see you later. Fuck off, Linda. To see you later.
Stupid, dog. It was dumb. I didn't get
And
that
you just
move
knew
at
he was
all.
going. You knew he was about to fumble the bag. His wrath was all
yeah.
light. I'm like, bro, you see how rough this ocean is, and you going at night, fam. It's high tide, bro. Like even I know that. Like you going at the worst time. It's the roughest part of the ocean when it's high tide.
Dumb.
This man didn't get nowhere.
That's that arrogance, though, man. That's just arrogance. He still think he's better than her, even though she's shown him many a times. Listen, this is not you.
Not
You
out
saw
here, bro.
baby cheeks out here, bruh. You have no
Here,
survival
cuz.
skills. You can't do anything. Oh, you don't believe me? Go ahead. Go do your thing then. I'll be over here eating sushi and you know what I mean.
I'm a
whatever.
weave this.
My whole
I'm
shit.
a
Yeah.
weave my joint up.
Get a
man.
whole
I'm gonna have a
You know what I
whole joint.
God, she was way more equipped at this, and he had to come crawling back, man. Like I said, to me, this whole show that's what the show is about, though. To 1,000, treat others like you want to be treated, because one day you're gonna need that person you were stepping on, and this was just a perfect example of that.
100%, man.
You know what I mean? That's all it was. I mean, that's really the show in a nutshell. And then, obviously, there's a little bit of just obsession too. You know,
Yeah.
she became obsessed with him. She was obsessed with him from the beginning, though. When we really thought about it, because all she talked about was meeting him at the what was it, Christmas party or something like
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean? She was very excited to meet him. So when she
He was like,
figured she
"Oh
got him
yeah, we
back,
did meet, and you was butt back then too." I'm
yeah,
sorry.
you know what I'm saying? He wasn't having it.
Like,
He was
you
not having it
wasn't
at
what
all.
I was looking for back then either. But how you doing? But she did his shorty wrong though.
This is where the table really turned at that moment, right
Mhm.
there. First of all, Shorty Doo Wop, you gotta salute Shorty Doo Wop for selling the 7 C's, coming to look for a man. That you gotta salute Shorty.
And I didn't even think she was in it like that.
You see what I'm
She
saying?
was tough too. I got to salute my guy for scooping that one because she looked exotic too because she didn't look black. I don't know what she's probably from
was
like,
like-
I'm like
She was
she's
like,
probably from like
I
Cape
don't know,
Verde or somewhere. She's probably like
She
from
look
one of
like-
them like islands off the coast of Africa, like where everybody's probably exotic, and you go over there and end up, Mama, I ain't coming back. I ran out of money. I'm stuck over here. I'm gonna find my way though. That's where you
going
call
back.
Mom Dukes and be like, I ain't coming back.
Yeah, she was retreating or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, shout out to her. She came for her man. That's crazy.
She's
how
like,
she-
Linda,
right. She pulled up. Linda was like, oh,
help me.
damn it. And then Linda did the most savage.
And Linda
Often.
knew where the rocks and everything was loose. She was like,
Took him
need
to
y'all
the perfect path. Yeah.
yeah, just step over here, you know. Watch you step now. You know, right. She knew where to be delicate. She knew where her
Exactly.
footing needed to be delicate.
Complete setup. Man, that's when the tables turned though. We knew Linda was not here in her right mind anymore. She was on another level. We knew things had changed.
She just watched
Oh,
little
I mean-
Pacquiao. Pacquiao took the L too, which is crazy. He's about 5'6", trying to pull up somebody. It was like, come on, Linda, I need help. God damn. Like, just gonna let me try to like pull her up? Like, you see, I'm over here 5'6". I don't have the body structure to pull her up all the way. Like, at least give me a hand. Like, my God. He was very nice and noble too. I bet he was like, I didn't know I was getting myself into this bullshit. He was the most noble man.
Crazy. Wow, for that one.
So noble.
Oh shoot. Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't expect to see her pull up though. That got me. It's like, oh, it's just crazy, you know. How
With
big
a
the
whole
ocean
boat for everybody. She
Yeah.
was like, aren't you ready to go back? Like, I know you're
It's like
excited.
a true rescue mission. Yeah,
And Linda
true
was
rescue
like,
mission.
hell no, I ain't excited to go back. I got everything I need. I got plenty of fish. We over here eating caviar. Like, we holding it down out here.
Big things over
Boar
here.
meat. She probably had the most tender boar meat too. They was over there smashing.
Smashing. My man, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's crazy though. It's the first one. That Pacquiao dude, you took me out with that one.
Mhm.
I wasn't ready for Pacquiao.
Mhm.
But nah,
Linda
man,
was
yeah,
just
that's
tough
where it all
all the
turned.
way.
What you say?
She was tough all the way, man. She had a chin on her too, cause she caught a black owl a couple of times.
She caught a lot. She caught a whole
She caught
thumb in her
a lot.
eye. He had his thumb in her eye, like not, you know what I mean?
thought
Like
that joint was coming out.
it was in there. Yeah, he could have
Mhm.
pulled that thing out. Like for real, he was in there. But yeah, I say the
mean,
first
she-
sign of weirdness is when he told him not to go beyond where that X
Oh,
was,
yeah.
that rock formation. I was like, okay, there's something over there that, you know what I mean, that she only wants to know and not him. What she said was like poisonous berries and shit over there. Like, okay.
Mhm.
First of all, it's just such a far journey all the way over there. I wouldn't have believed her in the first place.
Mhm.
And I wouldn't have tried to scale that little walking path with a You know what I mean? A bum knee. That just didn't make sense for me. I would have felt like she was trying to get me at that point.
I forgot he had the bum leg too.
Yeah, he had his whole shit was, well, it wasn't broken. What do you have, that big gash or something like that? I think whatever it was, but yeah, he wasn't fit to be doing all that. So, and I don't know. It's hard to, I don't know. It's crazy. Being trapped on an island, that's like people's worst nightmare. It's one of mine. If I was to crash and land on an island, I don't know what I would do. I ain't gonna be like your man. I can make a fire, I think. But beyond fish, that's all I'm eating. That's all I can do. I don't know if I can hunt the boar.
I'd have been out there, DJ Paul Bunyan, bro. I don't know what I would have done, but it would have. If I had any form of net, which I know I wouldn't have had. Actually, I might have had net with that crib being so close. I definitely would have figured out how to make that how to take some of the ocean water and make me some real water out of that. I wouldn't have been as cold as Linda because she was over in ice with it. Her hut was smooth. It was damn near hurricane proof there for a minute.
Almost.
I mean, she had a meal that looked glorious and was straight savage with it too. When she was eating, had a whole spread with the fruit and
how you have sauce? She had sauce out there, dude.
Bro, sauce bowls. She made her own bowls. I said she's out here savage with it. But we should have known something wasn't right when she taught me I randomly found a blade.
Yeah, the blade code should have been the big sign. Like, okay,
she was all up in them people's house and bodied them. That's what that was. Because she knew the alarm and everything. She knew where the damn video and shit was. So while he was out there knocked unconscious for some days, she had explored all through that island.
She was in there chilling. She was eating fruit, all fresh fruit. You know what I'm saying? She was in there living it. The crazy part is, think about that this whole movie, if he wasn't hurt, it would have been a totally different movie. It would have been totally different because he would have been able to battle a little more. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about his survival technique. He'd still have been trash at it, but he would at least skedaddled and walked around. He would have saw the house and he would have got rescued. He pretty much died because he had a hurt leg. If you really think about it, because
the fact when she seen that first boat, I mean, you kind of knew. Okay, there's
something going on.
That would have told you that they closer to some type of mainland.
Right. Yep. But
because it's not like those boats. Those boats were not big enough for them just to be out there in the ocean for forever.
No.
They weren't those type of boats. So that's how you know they was a little closer to like, you know what I'm saying, civilization than what we realized.
Right. I agree with that. Yeah, man. Good movie though. I would like to watch it again. I definitely would. There was definitely some funny parts in there. That's the one thing I'll say was the most surprising. There was some funny stuff. Hold on. Eye stuff makes me scream.
But you would have liked some of the Survivor stuff, and you would have definitely liked some of the subliminal jabs she was throwing at your boy, because he had no survival skills and he needed her. Like, it got to the point where he needed her. So this man was eating, I don't know what type of
it was a big ass
bug he was eating, but it had black goo.
Yeah.
As soon as he bit into it,
he was excited to eat it, and then that goo hit him.
he was like, this ain't it, bro. He was like, this ain't.
Oh man. Now you should have seen it, Mama Bear. That the eye stuff is literally like
that's
10
like
seconds
at the
of
end.
the movie. That's at the end. It's nothing. Ain't nothing. And we should talk about. We're not gonna say what the end. We won't spoil the end, but the end is a good twist. Very good twist. Maybe we'll talk about it on the next show. Give everybody a little bit more time to breathe. But the end, everything that we've been alluding to, was a surprise. in the fashion that it happened, and then the way she kind of went about her business afterwards. All this is kind
Man, you talking about somebody
that was
who
probably the most diabolical part of the
it
whole show.
was like when you think about somebody like winning like that, it's like, man, she came
It was
out
a special
like
win.
a true hero.
Yeah, she got the championship. She came out with a trophy. B.
Fact.
Simple.
Yeah.
That's how she came out.
She had the Lombardi, man. She had something the size of the Lombardi, bro. Like, what's the NBA joint called? The what's their championship trophy called?
Oh, the O'Brien.
Yeah, she came out with that O'Brien, bro. She had the O'Brien.
What up, Power? Oh man, yeah. She definitely won in a big way. In a big way. All right. So before we get out of here, do you think there's a possibility for a part 2 to Send Help? Is there more story to be told just from that ending? We won't spoil the ending for y'all, but we're just thinking out loud with this. Is there a way? How would you? Because now she becomes the villain in this. If this is a part 2, because she still managed to be the slight hero in this, even though it was in a, a mustache twirling right now. Let me get my mustache twirl.
They would have to do it different. They would have to almost use like. I don't think they can feature her. I think they would almost have to do like all new characters, almost like.
Think so?
Mm-hmm. Cause you know how like some movies do have like some part 2s will have like completely different characters,
right?
But be the same, just different. I'm trying to think some movies like that I've seen lately. Some part 2s, especially.
If there is a part 2 to this, I feel like it would have to be maybe some time goes by. A sibling, whoever said, CEO, what's your boy name? Whoever the CEO guy was, finds out or deems this kind of suspicious, or Shorty, Rachel McAdams, was it another Linda, does something that's suspicious. Now there's a manhunt, or there's a, whodunit murder mystery situation, and then we got to unlock Linda. Linda got to go on the
Knives
manhunt.
Out type stuff there.
I haven't seen Knives Out, but I know what you mean though. But yeah, murder mystery type stuff. I doubt they do a part 2 to this. I don't know what the box office and how that read. Obviously the critics thought it was a great movie, but I don't know if the money made sense. But I mean, I'll be interested in seeing what they would develop and come up with for a part 2 of this movie. As of now, I'm gonna act like it'll never happen because I just haven't heard anything. So that's what it is for me. Really. Yeah, man. That's all I got, bro. You got anything else for Send Help? Help me, please. Send help.
Nah, man. I would just encourage y'all to peep it if you haven't watched it. It's just a good, entertaining mind bender. It really is. Like it's a thriller. It's a mystery. Like it's all that, man. But it has so many diabolical moments as we just discussed, man. Between two completely different individuals, two individuals on completely different ends of every spectrum that you think of, like from privilege to get it out the mud, and get it out the mud. You got the Larry O'Brien. I mean, at the end of the day,
O'Brien. Yes. Oh, shout out Linda.
She was
shout
really
out.
out there like she was on Survivor for real.
She really was. I mean, that was a true element of the show. I mean, that was one of the main elements of the show. Just her survival technique.
Survive in advance.
Yeah. Yep. All right, yeah, we're gonna add her to the pantheon of characters that we've kind of witnessed in the last year or so. That's just
Ooh,
she's up there with the Gladises and
Linda Little and
the
Carol from
Cavaliers.
Plurals.
Yeah, she's
Because Carol's a survivor too. At the end of the day, I would love to see Carol and Linda like tee it off.
Carol gonna
Because
be pissed off.
Carol was kind of out there surviving though.
Oh yeah, she knows what she's doing. She was doing a lot of shit. She went to the hardware store. I don't remember how many times she was putting that shit together. She what is she no, shout out to Carol. She really was out there surviving on her own. When she could have just had everybody do everything for her. She was not messing around. She was like, man,
We're
forget
gonna
what
have
y'all
to do like a survival tournament with these characters, and see who will come out
Carol,
the winner.
Linda.
So,
Who else? What other characters will we put in there, especially from recent? We got Carol, Linda. I'll put Cavalier in there. Cavalier is very savage from Alien Earth. Cavalier. I'm gonna leave Pennywise out because he's the most savage. I don't think you can. It's not even fair. That's way different. Trying to think what else.
You got to put Gladys in that joint too, though.
Gladys for sure. She is 1000% in it. I have to think about that. For our next show, we might have to bring out kind of our top tier characters that we've witnessed the last year or so. Yeah, just you know what I mean, because we've had some real good ones. You know what I mean? TV has been good. Movies have been good too, but TV has been really good for us. Lately. It really has. So, all right, man. Well, I think that's all for today's show. I appreciate y'all who are tuning in and watching your boys talk nerd stuff, Marvel, TV, film. We do it for fun. We do want our subscribers to go up. So if you are in the chat or watching and you have not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. I don't want somebody to leave as I say that. I don't like that. Come back. No, I'm just playing. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. Support. We gonna be here every Thursday for sure. Check us out on the weekends too. We're gonna start doing doing morning shows, probably an hour, 30 minutes to an hour. Last week we did it on Sunday. I'm not sure if we're gonna do it on Sunday this week. We're doing the test phase of it, so it may be on Saturday or Sunday. So we'll talk about it off air. But y'all have a good Super Bowl Sunday this weekend. You already know. Yeah, Seahawks all the way on this one. Not just because I don't like the Pats, but the Seahawks
I just think the Seahawks got a squad. They for real.
They got a squad. So, yeah, we'll be shocked if the Pats win this one. We know the fix is in if the Pats win this. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to keep it 1,000. The fix is in. But I don't think they're going to do that because they didn't let your boys in the hall on first ballot, Belichick or Kraft. So them refs might be talking about the Seahawks too Sunday. I'm just saying though.
Where's Iceberg's little goofy music at? I wish I had it almost.
Part of me just wants to know when halftime is. Who's Bad Bunny this year? I'm probably not gonna tune into that. I don't know no Bad Bunny joints. I'll probably it'll be in the background. I'll put it that way. I'm there for the commercials and see the Seahawks win.
Sure.
One more thing before we leave. The rumor is they're not going to do the Doomsday trailer on Super Bowl Sunday, nor will they put out a Spider-Man one. I heard what I'm hearing is they might do it after the Super Bowl is over with, throw it out on YouTube, maybe on TV, but so don't expect a Doomsday trailer. That's sad. I forgot that earlier. But one thing I will say for just Marvel in general, hold up, my microphone just went out. My headphone just went out. Give me 2 seconds. I think I left my My fault, y'all. Brother can't hear if I ain't got no headios in. My life. Oh man, I knew it was gonna die too. So let me know here. Connect to me. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right, back in the game. Can you hear me?
I can definitely hear you.
Oh, okay, I can hear you now. Cool. What was I saying? I forgot. My whole train of thought was off. I don't know. But anyways, go Hawks. Everybody have a great Super Bowl Sunday. Hope you got all the snacks around the people you want to be around. Enjoy. You know what I mean? Put some money on the game. Win some money, y'all. That's for sure. All right, J Camp. We are the Runtime Travelers.
Runtime.
J Camp over there. I'm Son One, aka Anton. I'm going by Son One. I'm putting that on my birth certificate. All that. Forget it. Forget it. All right. One love to all those in the chat. Mama Bear Power. What up? One love. We outro.
Peace.
Peace.
Runtime. Runtime.
It's the Runtime Travelers.
Hey, seriously, what we watching today?